Do you want to see what the world is really like?
Yes.
I find the world a complicated place.
3,
We imagine a future,
2,
and our imaginings horrify us.
1.
Stop.
There's gonna be some changes made.
I love people so much that it's hard for me to be alone.
I need you here.
People want to love you. You should let them love all of you.
Humans only have one ending. Ideas live forever.
Imagine knowing that you could do something that only you could do.
The world will remember this day.
Close your eyes. Now feel.
You're so beautiful.
I know. I was just thinking that. I haven't eaten in 3 weeks. I'm so hungry. I have to go host the Oscars.
Live from the Dolby Theater at Ovation Hollywood, please welcome tonight's host, Jimmy Kimmel.
Thank you. Hi, everybody. Well, it's very kind. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for that partial standing ovation. And welcome to the 96th Oscars, everybody. Look at these beautiful human actors. What an honor it is to be here. Thank you for having me back, and congratulations to each and every one of you for making it to the Academy Awards and for making it on time. The show, as you know, is starting an hour early this year, but don't worry, it will still end very, very late. In fact, we're already 5 minutes over, and I am not joking. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be a long night after what was a long year. It was a hard year, but it was also a great year for movies, despite the fact that everything stopped. The people in this room somehow managed to come up with so many excellent films and so many memorable performances. This night is full of enormous talent and untold potential, but so was Madam Web, so who knows? Are we off to a bumpy start? Okay. This is a meaningful occasion for most of you, I know that. And I know that winning an Oscar is something you dreamed about since you were a kid. And now here we are, all dressed up, celebrating the best of the best, beginning with the biggest movie of the year, Barbie. Barbie was a monster hit. What a thing, what an achievement to take a plastic doll nobody even liked anymore. I mean, my wife, before this movie, you'd have had a better chance of getting my wife to buy our daughter a pack of Marlboro Reds than a Barbie doll. Now Barbie's a feminist icon thanks to Greta Gerwig, who many believe deserved to be nominated for Best Director. Hold on a second. I know you're clapping, but you're the ones who didn't vote for her, by the way. Don't act like you had nothing to do with this. And I don't want to leave out Margot Robbie. Margot put this giant hit together. She did. Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling are here tonight. Look, kids, it's Barbie and Ken sitting just near each other. Ryan and Margot, I want you to know that even if neither one of you wins an Oscar tonight, you both already won something much more important, the genetic lottery. Ryan, you are so hot. Let's go camping together and not tell our wives. And then we have the other major box office winner this year, Oppenheimer, directed by the great Christopher Nolan, also a very attractive man. And this is a fascinating person. Christopher Nolan doesn't have a smartphone, he doesn't use email. And he writes his scripts on a computer with no internet connection, which is a powerful way of saying, I will not allow my porn addiction to get in the way of my work. Christopher is joined by his longtime collaborator, Cillian Murphy, who is just wonderful. Cillian is... Interesting fact about his name, it's pronounced Killian when he does drama. When he does comedy, it's Cillian. And congratulations to Cillian's co-star, Robert Downey Jr., who is... This is the highest point of Robert Downey Jr.'s long and illustrious career. Well, one of the highest points. But Robert has been a... Was that 2 on the nose, or was that a drug motion you made? But look at him. I mean, look at this guy. He's so handsome, so talented. He's won every award there is to win. Is that an acceptance speech in your pocket, or do you just have a very rectangular penis? What a story. Not even 20 years ago, things weren't going that great for Robert. He played the villain, and correct me if I have this wrong, in a movie where Tim Allen turns into a dog, right? And if you ever decide to remake that film, I have just the guy to play Tim Allen. That is, where is he? Messi, who, even though he's a dog, may have given the performance of the year in Anatomy of a Fall. Messi has an overdose scene. If you've seen it, you know it is incredible. Honestly, I haven't seen a French actor eat vomit like that since Gerard Depardieu. The second most nominated movie of the year is Poor Things, directed by Yorgos Lanthimos. There he is. Not only is Yorgos nominated for Best Director, his editor, whose name is also Yorgos Mavropsaridis, is nominated too. We have 2 Yorgoses in the house tonight. Will they both win? Yorgos is as good as mine. All right, let's get 20 seconds for room tone. Emma Stone is an Oscar nominee for a 5th time, right? The 5th time. And she is, Emma, you're so unbelievably great in Poor Things. Emma played an adult woman with the brain of a child, like the lady who gave the rebuttal to the State of the Union on Thursday night. And you were just amazing. There were so many great movies that held audiences captive this year. And I mean that literally. Your movies were too long this year. The average length of the top 10 movies was 2 hours and 23 minutes. That's up 30 minutes from 3 years ago. When I went to see Killers of the Flower Moon, I had my mail forwarded to the theater. Killers of the Flower Moon is so long, in the time it takes you to watch it, you could drive to Oklahoma and solve the murders yourself. The multi-talented Bradley Cooper is here with us tonight. He's got another Best Picture nominee with Maestro. Bradley, you brought your mom to the show tonight. Hi, Mrs. Cooper. How are you? You doing good? Great. Bradley brings his mother to every award show, right? She was dated last year at the Oscars. And the Tonys and the Soul Train Awards, etc. It's very sweet, but I guess the question is, how many times can one bring his mom as his date before he is actually dating his mom? Are you working on a movie about Freud right now and not telling us? Here's some fun Oscar trivia. 48 years ago, Robert De Niro and Jodie Foster were nominated for Taxi Driver, and they are both nominated again tonight. 1976 was the year. I mean, that's pretty crazy. In 1976, Jodie Foster is young enough to be Robert De Niro's daughter. Now she's 20 years too old to be his girlfriend. I also want to congratulate Robert's co-star Lily Gladstone, who is the first Native American ever to be nominated for Best Actress. And she, for Killers of the Flower Moon, and if you saw it, you know that it was riveting. And did you know that before she got this movie, Lily was ready to quit acting and take a job at the Department of Agriculture tracking murder hornets, right? Yeah. And now she's nominated for an Oscar, which is so great for her, but also makes me worried that no one's tracking these murder hornets. Lily is an excellent company. We have many first-time acting nominees tonight, including Emily Blunt, Jeffrey Wright, Sterling K. Brown, America Ferrera, Danielle Brooks, Coleman Domingo, Davine Joy Randolph, and Sandra Hüller. For the first time ever, 3 foreign language films are up for Best Picture, and 2 of them star Sandra Hüller, which is, Sandra, 2 movies. Sandra plays a woman on trial for murdering her husband in Anatomy of a Fall, and a Nazi housewife living next to Auschwitz in The Zone of Interest. And while these are very heavy subjects for American moviegoers, in Sandra's native Germany, they're called rom-coms. For the first time in more than 2 decades, we're adding a new category to the Oscars. Not tonight, don't worry. In the future, they will be adding an Oscar for achievement in casting, which, yeah, you better applaud for that. And that is great news for actors, because now not only will be able to watch someone else win an Oscar for a part you didn't get, you'll also be able to watch the person who didn't think you were right for it win one too. What a year we've had. It was a tough year. Remember that kid from The Fabelmans? This is what he looks like now. Very good to have you here, Stephen. Stephen, are you nominated tonight, or are you here because you have season tickets? Stephen and his wife, Kate Capshaw, donated a lot of money to help actors and writers who are out of work over the summer. We were on strike for a long time, for 148 days. For 5 months, this group of writers, actors, directors, the people who actually make the film said, we will not accept a deal. Well, not the directors, you guys folded immediately, but the rest of us said we will not accept a deal without protections against artificial intelligence. And as a result, actors no longer have to worry about getting replaced by AI. Thanks to this historic agreement, actors are now able to go back to worrying about being replaced by younger, more attractive people. And I think that's great. And writers, could AI have written Transformers: Rise of the Beasts? Yes, the answer is yes. We learned a lot while we were out on those picket lines. The strike raised existential questions about our industry, like if a movie premieres at the Grove and there are no actors there to promote it, does Mario Lopez make a sound? And now that the strike is over, now that Fran Drescher has returned to her volunteer work, reading loudly to the hearing impaired, we can be proud of the fact that this long and difficult work stoppage taught us that this very strange town of ours, as pretentious and superficial as it can be, at its heart is a union town. It's not just a bunch of heavily Botoxed, Hailey Bieber smoothie drinking, diabetes prescription abusing, gluten-sensitive Nepo babies with perpetually shivering chihuahuas. This is a coalition of strong, hardworking, mentally tough American laborers, women and men who would 100% for sure die if we even had to touch the handle of a shovel. But the reason we were able to make a deal is because of the people who rallied beside us. So before we celebrate ourselves, let's have a very well-deserved round of applause for the people who work behind the scenes, the Teamsters, the truck drivers, the lighting crew, sound, camera, gaffers, grips. That's right. All the people who refused to cross the picket lines, there they are. If you're wearing Skechers to the Oscars, take a bow. Come on, guys, take a bow. Take a bow. You deserve it. Thank you for standing with us. And also, we want you to know that in your upcoming negotiation, we will stand with you, too. And also, I'm going to make sure this show goes really long tonight so you get a ton of overtime. It's golden time, everybody. Should we give out some Oscars? All right, we have surprises planned for each of the acting categories tonight. 5 surprises, in fact, and we're going to kick it off with the Oscar for Actress in a Supporting Role.
The Oscar goes to
Mary Steenburgen,
Lupita Nyong'o,
Jamie Lee Curtis,
Rita Moreno,
Regina King.
I am thrilled to be back on this stage to present this year's Best Supporting Actress Oscar, and I am beyond proud to be able to talk about one of my besties. So in Nyad, Jodie Foster brings a physical intensity coupled with deep concern and care as Bonnie Stoll to Diana Nyad's fierce best friend, motivator, and serious ass kicker. And speaking from personal experience, all of those qualities are very real about Jodie as well. There is no one you would rather have your back than the multi-talented Jodie Foster.
In the last moments of Oppenheimer, Emily Blunt's character, Kitty Bissering Oppenheimer, refuses to shake the offered hand of the man who betrayed her husband. Though it was years later, her eyes had lost none of their fury. If you saw only that extraordinary moment, you would know why Emily Blunt is nominated tonight. Emily, I am so proud to be your friend, and I am shaking my head in wonder at the beautiful, heartbreaking, and hell-bent depths that you braved to play Kitty Oppenheimer.
When we meet Mary in the cafeteria in The Holdovers, we can feel the unspoken grief simmering under her surface. Davine, my friend, your performance is tribute to those who have helped others heal in spite of their own pain. It's also tribute to your grandmother, whose glasses you wore in the film. What an honor to see the world through her eyes and yours.
America. America. Your powerful Barbie monologue is perhaps the most talked about moment in the most talked about movie of the past year. Your words and the passion with which you delivered them about the most impossible standards females must try to live up to, galvanized not only women, but everyone with a pulse. America, from one woman to another, congratulations on your tour de force.
Danielle Brooks. When you were 15 and saw The Color Purple on Broadway with your father, a spark ignited in you, and that spark brought you here today. From making your Broadway debut 10 years later as Sophia to almost 10 years after that, giving this transcendent performance on the big screen, where we don't just see Sophia's strength, but we see her vulnerability as well. You have earned this full circle moment, my friend.
And the Oscar goes to Davine Stoll.
This is the first Oscar win and nomination for Davine Joy Randall.
God is so good. God is so good. You know, I didn't think I was supposed to be doing this as a career. I started off as a singer, and my mother said to me, go across that street to that theater department. There's something for you there. And I thank my mother for doing that. I thank you to all the people who have stepped in my path and has been there for me, who has ushered me and guided me. I am so grateful to all you beautiful people out here. For so long, I've always wanted to be different. And now I realize I just need to be myself. And I thank you. I thank you for seeing me. Ron Van Loo, I thank you. When I was the only black girl in that class, when you saw me and you told me I was enough, and when I told you I don't see myself, you said, that's fine. We're gonna forge our own path. You're gonna lay a trail for yourself. I am so grateful to all the women who have been by my side, Colleen Camp, Barbara Broccoli, Tracy Brennan, Sarah Fargo. I have to give a special shout out to my publicist. And I know y'all said don't say nothing about no publicist, but you don't have a publicist like I have a publicist. You have been by my side through the entire thing, and I am forever grateful. I pray to God that I get to do this more than once. I thank you for seeing me. Have a blessed night. Thank you so much.
Coming up next, Chris Hemsworth and Anya Taylor-Joy. It's the Oscars, live from the Dolby Theater at Ovation Hollywood.
Please, it's Christmas. At least pretend to be a human being.
Do you think I want to be babysitting you? I could have been spending the rest of my vacation reading mystery novels.
You don't tell a boy that's been left behind at Christmas that you're aching to cut him loose.
I find the world a bitter and complicated place. I think you and I have this in common.
You can do this. Yeah, I was going to tell you the same thing.
And Baba Booey to you, good sir. And by the way, congratulations to Da'Vine Joy Randolph. That was, you got your Oscar. Very sweet. Beautiful speech. You know, you forgot to mention your publicist's name. I think your publicist needs a publicist, is what it is. Yeah. Okay. Okay, you shouldn't have to pay for the rest of the year, at least. Great story about Da'Vine. Da'Vine had to learn how to smoke for her role in The Holdovers. Her director, Alexander Payne, mailed her boxes of fake cigarettes so she could practice, but she didn't think the fake ones looked right? So she started smoking real cigarettes, and now she has an Oscar. You see, kids, sometimes smoking is fine. And by the way, I do want to say, for those of you who do not win an Oscar, I need you to stick around after the show. We'll be giving out the Silver Oscars for second place after an all-new Abbott Elementary, so please stay. Our next awards are for animated feature and animated short. Raise your hand if you let your kid fill out this part of the ballot. Okay, good, it is not allowed. Please welcome the God of Thunder and Princess Peach, Chris Hemsworth and Anya Taylor-Joy.
The great artists can come from anywhere.
That's all it is, a leap of faith.
Animated films. Sometimes they pull on your heartstrings, and other times they make you laugh and bring you joy.
This year's nominees for Best Animated Short come from countries across the globe, creating films that make us think and feel deeply.
Here are the nominees.
Letter to a Pig, Tal Kantar and Amit R. Jasalta. 95 Senses, Jerusha Hess and Jared Hess. Our Uniform, Yagone Mochadam. Pachyderm, Stephanie Clément and Marc Prius. War is Over, inspired by the music of John and Yoko, Dave Mullins and Brad Booker.
And the Oscar goes to War is Over, inspired by the music of John and Yoko.
This is a first Oscar win for first-time nominee Brad Booker and two-time nominee Dave Mullins.
Okay, intimidating. We want to thank the Academy for this incredible award. John Lennon and Yoko Ono wrote a song that inspired us. That is an anti-war message that we tried to honor with this film. We want to thank our executive producer and creative partner, Sean Ono Lemon, who was amazing to work with. Our team at Electro League. Electro League, we love you. Thank you so much for your hard work and dedication. I want to thank Thomas Newman for his incredible score. And I want to thank my family, who I love so much, my kids Finn and Lola, my wife Lisa, I love you, sweetie, and Mom, Dad, we did it.
I want this guy to talk really quickly. Peter Jackson, thank you so much. This film would not have happened without you. The amazingly talented team at WhatFX, the amazingly talented team at Lightstorm Entertainment, Epic Games, Lisa Zambri, Roma and Hudson watching at home, I love you very much. And Mom and Dad, I love you.
Thank you. I just want to quickly say my mother turned 91 this February, and today is Mother's Day in the UK. So could everyone please say Happy Mother's Day, Yoko? Happy Mother's Day, Yoko!
Here are the nominees for Best Animated Feature. The Boy and the Heron, Hayao Miyazaki and Toshio Suzuki. Elemental, Peter Sohn and Denise Ream. Nimona, Nick Bruno, Troy Quayne, Karen Ryan and Julie Zachary. Robot Dreams, Pablo Bearhead, Ibon Comensana, Ignacia Stape and Sandra Tapia Diaz. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, Ken Powers, Justin K. Thompson, Phil Lord, Christopher Miller, and Amy Pascal.
All right, and the Oscar goes to The Boy and the Heron.
The Boy and the Herons, Hayao Miyazaki and Toshio Suzuki could not be here with us tonight, so we accept this Oscar on their behalf.
Congratulations.
Just ahead, Melissa McCarthy and Octavia Spencer. Then later, Billie Eilish performs a nominated song from Barbie. It's the Oscars here on ABC.
We must experience everything, not just the good. But degradation, horror, sadness. This makes us whole, Bella. Then we can know the world. And when we know the world is ours.
I am finding being alive fascinating.
Those were all the parts of Poor Things we're allowed to show on TV. I mean, really? The Boy and the Heron people couldn't make it? I mean, I could see maybe the boy not showing up, but the heron should be here. Our next Oscars are for Best Original and Adapted Screenplay, which is actually a controversial category this year, because a lot of people want to know, at what age do you tell a screenplay it was adapted? Our next presenters have been best friends for almost 30 years, and that all ends tonight. Please welcome two-time Oscar nominee Melissa McCarthy and Oscar winner Octavia Spencer.
Original screenplays and adapted screenplays are cut from the same cloth. They're similar, yet they remain unique. Yet, each art form maintains its individual characteristics.
It's kind of like us, right? I mean, we do our own things. We also do our things together. We're like the Chippendale of showbiz, right?
Chippendale?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see us as the lycra pant pelvic thrust types.
Well, speak for yourself, but what are you talking about? I said Chippendale.
You said Chippendales.
No, I'm saying, I'm saying Chippendale. Chip in, comma, Dale, and you're saying Chippendales.
Oh, because I thought you were saying Chippendales. Chippendales.
Well, usually I am saying Chippendales, but not now, because that would be weird.
Yeah. Why don't we just read what the brilliant writers wrote for us?
Oh my God! Look at that. There's a script on the thing,
and it has my name up there. Look at it.
Oh, it's in yellow.
Yes. To make a script really come to life, the writer must not only capture the audience's hearts,
but simultaneously entertain and surprise. Wow,
Yeah.
that is better when it's
much
written.
better.
It's better written.
Much better.
It's better written, guys.
Much better written. Here are the nominees for Best Original Screenplay.
Anatomy of a Fall, screenplay by Justine Triet and Artur O'Reilly.
You're not a victim. Not at all. Your generosity conceals something dirtier and meaner.
The Holdovers, written by David Hemmingson.
I can't fail this class. Oh, don't sell yourself short, Mr. Coates. I truly believe that you can.
Maestro, written by Bradley Cooper and Josh Singleton.
You know, I slept with both your parents. Too much, isn't it? Too much. I love too much, what can I say? But I'm reining it in. I'm reining it in!
May December, screenplay by Sammy Birch, story by Sammy Birch and Alex Mechanic.
Insecure people are very dangerous, aren't they? I'm secure.
Past Lives, written by Celine Song.
네가 내 인생에서 그냥 사라졌는데 내가 널 확 다시 찾았지.
And the Oscar goes to Anatomy of a Fall. Justine Triet and Artur O'Reilly.
This is the first Oscar win for Justine Triet and Artur Harari. Justine Triet is also nominated for directing Anatomy of a Fall.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Wow. It will help me through my midlife crisis, I think. This is a crazy year. Anyway, this glamour tonight contrasts slightly with, with all what it started before. We were stuck in a house with 2 kids. It was a lockdown, and we hooked them up to cartoons to have peace. And there is no line, I think, between work and diapers.
And then along came 2 other people, a woman and a man, the producers Marie-Ange Luciani and David Thion. And Yeah. And they actually, that's when things got a little crazy. It was like mixed doubles ping pong played by Nurik Frenchner or something. And, but there was nothing between us or above us, only total independence and freedom. And that's the only way we could make that film. So that's for that.
I want to thank all the cast, of course, Sandra, Swan, Milo, Antoine, all the cast for what you did on set. You killed the script on set, and that's what that's the best for writers, for directors. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's such an honor. Thank you.
Oh, it's me.
It's you.
Here are the nominees for Adapted Screenplay. American Fiction, written for the screen by Cord Jefferson, based upon the novel Erasure by Percival Everett.
Has seeing a dead body ever become normal?
I don't know. I haven't seen many.
Really?
I'm a plastic surgeon if I'm looking at a corpse and something went very awry.
The Zone of Interest, written by Jonathan Glazer, based on the novel by Martin Amis.
Die Juden sind da drüben hinter der Mauer. Das sind Mädchen aus dem Dorf. Sagt Oma guten Tag.
Oppenheimer, written for the screen by Christopher Nolan, based on the book American Prometheus, The Triumph and Tragedy of J. Robert Oppenheimer, by Kai Bird and Martin J. Sherwin.
Algebra's like sheet music. The important thing isn't can you read music, it's can you hear it. Can you hear the music, Robert?
Yes, I can.
Barbie, written by Greta Gerwig and Noah Baumbach, based on Barbie by Mattel.
I'm just so tired of watching myself and every single other woman tie herself into knots so that people will like us.
Poor Things, screenplay by Tony McNamara, based upon the novel by Alistair Gray.
It is your body, Bella Baxter. Yours to give freely.
I generally charge 30 francs.
Well, that seems low.
And the Oscar goes to American Fiction.
This is the first Oscar win and second nomination this year for Cord Jefferson, who is also nominated as part of the producing team of American Fiction.
My God. Look, thank you so much. Thank you so much. This means the world to me. Thank you so much to the Academy. Thank you so much to everybody who worked on the film. I've been talking a lot about how many people passed on this movie and discussing it, and I worry that sometimes sounds vindictive, and I don't want to be vindictive. I'm not a vindictive person anymore. I've worked very hard to not be vindictive anymore, and it's more a plea. It's a plea to acknowledge and recognize that there are so many people out there who want the opportunity that I was given. And this is I understand that I only got 6 seconds, please. I understand that this is a risk-averse industry. I get it. But $200 million movies are also a risk, you know? And it doesn't always work out, but you take the risk anyway. And instead of making one $200 million movie, try making 20 $10 million movies. Or 50, right? 50 $4 million movies. Like, you can, there are so many people, I just feel so much joy being here. I felt so much joy making this movie, and I want other people to experience that joy, and they are out there, I promise you. The next Martin Scorsese's out there, the next Greta's out there, both Gretas, the next Christopher Nolan's out there, I promise you. They just want a shot, and we can give them one, and this has changed my life. Thank you all who worked on this movie for trusting a 40-year-old black guy who'd never directed anything before. It has changed my life. Thank you. I love you all. Thank you so much.
Performing the Oscar-nominated song, What Was I Made For, from Barbie. Here are Billie Eilish and Phineas O'Connell. I'm David Allen Greer, and I'm the announcer tonight. Here's who's coming up next: Catherine O'Hara and Michael Keaton. Then later, we find out who wins for Best Supporting Actor.
너는 나를 왜 찾았어?
What a good story this is. Childhood sweethearts who reconnect 20 years later only to realize they were meant for each other.
If two strangers walk by each other in the street and their clothes accidentally brush, It's because there have been 8,000 layers of inyan between them.
Here are Catherine O'Hara and Oscar nominee Michael Keaton.
We actors can't imagine a world without makeup and hairstyling and production design. Oh, no, no, no. The last thing we want is anyone knowing what we really look like or the squalor in which we actually live.
You know, on almost every new job and in immediate intimacy with the good people in the makeup and hair trailer, you meet them and you discuss the character's look, and before you know it, they're plucking your nose hairs.
Mm-hmm. Or rubbing foundation into your cleavage.
Or spackling those 11 holes in your skull from a result of that teenage mishap with a nail gun.
If I had a nickel.
Oh, God, I could go on and on. Here are the nominees for makeup and hairstyling. Golda, Karen Hartley Thomas, Susie Battersby, and Ashra Kelly Blue. Maestro, Kazuhiro K. Giorgio and Laurie McCoy Bell. Oppenheimer, Louisa Abel. Poor Things, Nadia Stacy, Mark Coulier, and Josh Weston. Society of the Snow, Ana Lopez Pucida, David Marty, and Montse Ribe.
And the Oscar goes to Poor Things. Nadia Stacy, Mark Coulier, and Josh Weston.
This is the first Oscar and nomination for Josh Weston, the first win and second nomination for Nadia Stacy, the third Oscar win and fifth nomination for Mark Coulier.
Oh my gosh. Thank you to the Academy. I can't believe I just said those words. Thank you to Yorgos for making films like nobody else. Thank you to Searchlight. Thank you to my crew. Ellen, Claire, and Grayson are up there somewhere. And to Carolyn at home. Thank you to Helenka for everything. Thank you to, I know you're not meant to say my agent, but she's amazing, Sylvia, so thank you. And Mum.
Big thank you to Willem Dafoe. He made the working environment such a pleasure for myself and Robin Pritchard to work in. So a big thanks to my wife, Sophia, and my children, Isabella and Eloisa. Bringing it home.
I don't have a publicist, but I'd love to thank all my crew in the UK. Isabel, where are you? Yay! My daughter Isabel, my son Ethan, and my son Ollie back in the UK. Thank you.
Yes, still here.
Yeah. It's like we got a call back. Here are the nominees for production design.
Barbie, production design by Sarah Greenwood, set decoration by Katie Spencer. Killers of the Flower Moon, production design by Jack Fisk, set decoration by Adam Willis. Napoleon, production design by Arthur Max, set decoration by Ellie Griff. Oppenheimer, production design by Ruth DeYoung, set decoration by Claire Kaufman. Poor Things, production design by James Price and Shona Heath, set decoration by Zsuzsa Mihalik.
And the winner is Poor Things.
This is the first Oscar win and nomination for James Price, Shona Heath, and Zsuzsa Mihalik.
Wow, this is crazy.
I feel in the mood for love and custard tarts, weirdly. Anyway, we've got to thank Searchlight and Element, who are just incredible to work with and along and support us and let us do mad, crazy things.
And thanks to Kashi and Malipan, who thought this was a good idea that we collaborated.
Mum, happy Mother's Day. Dad, Sis, nice one. Liz, Beth and Ava. Zuji, we miss you. Sorry you can't be here, but we'll bring this home to you. Adam and Lily, our backbone, our amazing crew, and my partner in crime, Shona Heath, who is our art department Bella.
And thanks to our brilliant concepting team, Plum, Salwa, Jonas, Antonio, and Perry. And thanks to my family, Dov, Mum, Dad, Tim, and everyone at Finnis Street.
Please wrap it up, but we haven't thanked Yorgos or Emily, and, well, we're off now. So.
Thanks, Yorgos!
Tonight is the 50th anniversary of what used to be the craziest moment in Oscar history. At the 46th Academy Awards in 1974, David Niven was in the middle of introducing Elizabeth Taylor when a nude man, a streaker, ran across the stage, which, can you imagine if a nude man ran across the stage today? I said, can you imagine if a nude man ran across the stage today? Wouldn't that be crazy?
Psst. Psst, Jimmy.
What? I can't come there. I'll do the thing. Excuse me for a second. What's going on? You're supposed to run across the stage.
I changed my mind. I don't want to do the streaker bit anymore.
What do you mean you don't want to do the streaker bit anymore? We're doing it.
I just don't feel right about it, man. It's an elegant event. You know, honestly, you should feel shame right now for suggesting such a tasteless idea.
It's supposed to be funny.
The male body is not a joke.
Mine is.
No, it's not.
You wrestle naked, why not?
Dude, I don't wrestle naked. I wrestle in jorts.
Jorts are worse than naked. Come on. You're really not gonna do this? Fine, just give out the award then. God, we're worst.
Costumes. They are so important. Maybe the most important thing there is. I can't open the envelope without
The nominees for Best Costume Design are...
Barbie, costume designed by Jacqueline Durr. Killers of the Flower Moon, costume designed by Jacqueline West. Napoleon, costume designed by Janty Yates and Dave Crossman. Oppenheimer, costume designed by Ellen Mirojnick. Poor Things, costume designed by Holly Waddington.
There, you look beautiful.
And the Oscar goes to? Poor Things, Holly Waddington.
This is the first Oscar win and nomination for Holly Waddington.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for this. Thank you to the Academy. I've completely forgotten again what I was going to say. Thank you to the Academy. Thank you to, this again, my fellow nominees. It's an amazing privilege to be in the same room as you all. you're the people who inspired me to be a costume designer in the first place. Poor Things was a very rare opportunity to be really free and artistic in a creative process as a costume designer. Thank you, Yorgos, for that opportunity and for making such bold and brave and idiosyncratic work. There you are. Thank you to the cast. You were such a joy to work with. You all took every idea I threw at you and just ran with it and embraced it with such humour. Thank you to Emma Stone for giving us Bella Baxter and bringing her into the world. Thank you to my amazing costume team. We all met in Budapest. We'd never worked together before. We were many Hungarians, a few Brits. It was mid-pandemic. We had masks. We had translators. It's very hard to describe the brief to everybody, and somehow we all managed to make it work somehow. Thank you to Tony McNamara for always supporting my work. I really appreciate it. Thank you to Searchlight Pictures, Element Pictures for making this all happen. Thank you to my lovely family who have always supported me. I've got to go. And Andrew, who's over there, who looks after the children so that I can work. Thank you so much.
Coming up next, Bad Bunny and Dwayne Johnson. Then later, Emily Blunt and Ryan Gosling take the stage. It's the Oscars, live from the Dolby Theater at Ovation Hollywood.
The Osage. The land had oil on it.
When this money started coming, we should have known it came with something else.
Now, most fellas out here are crooked. Some do things right, most do bad.
I haven't done nothing wrong in this world.
Have you told all the truths?
Please welcome Dwayne Johnson and Bad Bunny.
El arte del cine es un lenguaje universal que habla a los hilos que nos unen juntos.
Beautifully said. You see, he's not such a bad bunny. Happy birthday, brother.
Gracias. Thank you.
International films enrich our cultural understanding by broadening our perspectives of the world and each other. Here are the nominees for International Feature Film. From Italy, Io Capitano, directed by Matteo Garrone. From Japan, Perfect Days, directed by Wim Wenders. From Spain, Society of the Snow, directed by J.A. Bayona. From Germany, The Teacher's Lounge, directed by Ilker Çatak. From the United Kingdom, The Zone of Interest, directed by Jonathan Glazer.
And the Oscar goes to The Zone of Interest.
This is the third nomination for the United Kingdom. The Zone of Interest is the 9th non-English language film to be nominated for both International Feature Film and Best Picture in the same year.
Thank you so much. I'm going to read, I'm afraid. Thank you to the Academy for this honor, and to our partners A24, Film 4 Access, and the Polish Film Institute, to the Auschwitz-Birkenau State Museum for their trust and guidance, to my producers, actors, collaborators. All our choices were made to reflect and confront us in the present, not to say, look what they did then, rather look what we do now. Our film shows where dehumanization leads at its worst. It shaped all of our past and present. Right now, we stand here as men who refute their Jewishness and the Holocaust being hijacked by an occupation which has led to conflict for so many innocent people. Whether the victims of October the 7th in Israel, or the ongoing attack on Gaza, all are victims of this dehumanization. How do we resist? Alexandra Bistron Kaladziejczak, the girl who glows in the film as she did in life, chose to. I dedicate this to her memory and her resistance. Thank you.
Please welcome two of tonight's Oscar nominees, Emily Blunt and Ryan Gosling.
Oh, hello, Emily.
Wow, bit of a frosty hello, didn't?
Not at all. No, I'm just happy that we can finally put this Barbenheimer rivalry behind us.
That's right. That's right. Here's Ken and Kitty, just leaving all that fodder in the dust, guys, right? And the way this award season's turned out wasn't that much of a rivalry, so just let it go. So,
It's true. You guys are doing very well. You know, congratulations.
Thanks.
But you know, I think I kind of figured out why they call it Barbenheimer and they didn't call it Opp and Barbie.
Why?
Well, I think you guys are at the tail end of that because you were riding Barbie's coattails all summer.
Thanks for Ken-splaining that to me. All right, Mr. I need to paint my abs on to get nominated. You don't see Robert Downey doing that.
You're kidding.
Robert
You're
Downey
kidding.
did not paint his abs on to
This
get
is insane, Emily. This has got to stop. We have to squash this. We're here to celebrate the stunt community.
Massively, yes.
They've been such a crucial part of our industry since the beginning of cinema.
It's true.
It is true.
They are truly the unsung heroes who risk life and limb for cinema. Playback.
3, 2, 1, action!
Chaplin, Lloyd, Keaton. Cinema's first directors were all stuntmen in their own right, and action was the lifeblood of their story. The Academy's history runs deep with the incredible work of the fearless artisans of the stunt community. and every award season features their work in every genre. From Butch and Sundance to Black Panther, from the depths of space to the battlefields of Earth and beyond. Stunt performers and the action they design continue to create some of the most memorable moments in the history of cinema. And they've been doing it from the start. To the stunt performers and the stunt coordinators who help make movies magic, we salute you.
Coming up, the award for supporting actor. Then later, a reunion you won't want to miss.
I thought I might stay over tonight.
To do what?
I'm actually not sure.
Oh, but it's girls' night.
Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Ken.
Watch me.
Barbie.
Hi, I'm Weird Barbie. I am in the splits. I have a funky haircut and I smell like basement.
I want to be part of the people that make meaning, not the thing that's made.
Hi, everybody. You guys all right? You're hanging in? Everybody okay? Apparently, a lot of people watching at home are just turning it on, and they're upset because they thought the show started at 5 o'clock like it usually does. So anyway, the producers and I just talked, and we think the best thing to do is to start the show over again. So let's take it from the top, everybody. Take it at one. No, we're not. You know, we're like an hour and a half into the show. If this was at AMC Theater, the movie would just be starting right now. Our next category is for actor in a supporting role, and we have a whole bunch of Oscar winners to support it. Please welcome your best supporting actors.
And the Oscar goes to Sam Rockwell,
Tim Robbins,
Kate Winslet, Christoph Waltz, Mahershala Ali.
It is an honor for us to be here to pay tribute to the nominees for actor in a supporting role. Sterling, I know yours has been a long journey to get to this night. I can relate. And I'm so happy that you're finally being recognized by your peers. Your performance in American Fiction is extraordinary and transformative. And I am in awe. The magic you bring on screen, it's outmatched only that by the magic of who you are as a person.
There are actors. And then there are actors who don't drop character until the DVD commentary. I'm talking about Robert Downey Jr. That dude. Susan's husband. He could be Iron Man, he could be every man. He always goes above and beyond. 30 years ago, as Chaplin, he learned how to play the violin left-handed. Who does that, seriously? It's obnoxious. And now in Oppenheimer, he steals scenes from Albert Einstein and the atomic bomb. I love him. You love him. We couldn't be happier for his third Oscar nom for his amazing portrayal as Louis Strauss.
In the course of his brilliant career, Robert De Niro has steamed has teamed with Martin Scorsese to bring us a wide range of uniquely complicated villains. His latest performance in Killers of the Flower Moon delivers a different type of evil, not of a mobster or a psychotic loner, but of a businessman consumed by greed and his lust for power. Mr. De Niro, in an Oscar-worthy performance, gives us, should be winning, gives us a reminder of the heart of darkness within our ancestral blood. Congratulations to an acting legend.
It's not really new that certain male behavior looks like the inferiority complex of a plastic doll in a cardboard box. But it's something easy to ridicule. So why then do we admire Ryan Gosling's Ken so much? Because Ryan's portrayal of Ken allows us to, yeah, I admit it, to connect. Not because it's ridiculous, but because it is funny, intelligent, hugely entertaining, and ultimately poignant and deserving of empathy. To experience all that is exactly what we go to the movies for.
Mark Ruffalo. Over 3 decades, you have captivated us with your versatility, from drama to comedy to action. You've defied categorization, and we wouldn't have it any other way. Your appetite for challenges is unmatched, exemplified by your portrayal of Duncan Wedderbird in Poor Things, which has rightfully earned you this nomination. And beyond your talent, Mark, you're simply a wonderful human being. Thank you.
And the Oscar goes to Robert Downey Jr.
This is the first Oscar win for Robert Downey Jr. and his 3rd nomination.
Thank you. Thanks, Sam. Thanks, fellas. That's amazing. You only flubbed 1 line. I'd like to thank my terrible childhood and the Academy, in that order. I'd like to thank I'm a veterinarian, I meant wife, Susan Downey over there. She found me a snarling rescue pet, and you love me back to life. That's why I'm here. Thank you. Here's my little secret. I needed this job more than it needed me. Chris knew it. Emma made sure that she surrounded me with one of the great casts and crews of all time, Emily, Killian, Matt Damon, Blunt. It was fantastic, and I stand here before you a better man because of it. You know, what we do is meaningful, and the stuff that we decide to make is important. So back to my publicist. My agent, Philip Raskin, is here, and Andrew Dunlap, my den mother, Joy Feely. Thank you very much. I'm going to thank my stylist in case no one else does. Thanks, Erica. Thank you very much. And I'm just going to say this. My entertainment lawyer, Tom Hansen, of 40 years, the half of which he spent trying to get me insured and bailing me out of the hoosegow. Thanks, bro. Avery Exton Indio, this one's for you.
I need you to be precise. Tell me everything. The autopsy report is inconclusive. Mama! That's why there's an investigation for a more suspicious death, because you were the only person there. And of course, you're his wife. That
Stop. Stop. I did not kill him.
Please welcome Arnold Schwarzenegger and Oscar nominee Danny DeVito.
Nice, huh? Yeah, look at that. It's so beautiful. Look at everybody. Yeah, very nice. Well, Arnold and I are presenting tonight together for a very obvious reason.
We both tried to kill Batman.
Yeah. Well, we both tried. I as the Penguin in Batman Returns.
And I was Mr. Freeze in Batman and Robin.
Yeah. How did Batman beat you?
Oh, he used my one weakness against me.
Heat?
Love.
Oh. He threw me out a window. Yeah, really. Yeah, he's really.
Batman, that son of a bitch.
Where is he?
Yeah.
He's here.
I hate him.
There he is. He's right here. He's right here. Look.
You have a lot of nerve to show your face
Well,
around
you
here.
got, you know.
Son of a bitch.
You are a real beak breaker. I'm going to see you after the governor's ball.
You better believe it.
Pal. All right, and here are the nominees for achievement in visual effects, the artists who take us beyond the real world, beyond the limitations of a movie set.
The Creator, Jay Cooper, Ian Cumley, Andrew Roberts, and Neil Corbo. Godzilla -1, Takashi Yamazaki, Kyoko Shibuya, Masaki Takahashi, and Tatsuji Nojima. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Stefan Serati, Alexei Weisbrot, Guy Williams, and Theo Bialik. Mission Impossible, Dead Reckoning Part 1, Alex Woodka, Simone Coco, Jeff Sutherland, and Neil Corbo. Napoleon, Charlie Henley, Luke Ewan, Martin Fenuet, Simone Coco, and Neil Corbo.
That's it. Eddie, you're up.
And the Oscar goes to?
Here we go. This is...
Godzilla.
Yeah!
-1.
Yeah!
Takashi Yamazaki.
Yeah!
Kyoko Shibuya.
This is the first Oscar win and nomination for the visual effects team from Godzilla -1.
My career began 40 years ago after the shock of seeing Star Wars and Close Encounters of the Third Kind. To someone so far from Hollywood, even the possibility of standing on this stage seemed out of reach. The moment we are nominated, we felt like Rocky Balboa, welcomed into the ring as equaled by because by our biggest rivals, which was already Miyako. But shall we stand to all the black artists outside Hollywood. Hollywood was listening, and this award is proof that everyone has a chance. Finally, on behalf of the cast and crew of Godzilla Minus One, I want to tell our producer, Shuji Abe, who we lost too soon. We did it. Thank you. Thank you so much.
会場のみんな、東京のみんな、ありがとう。
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Well, the next category are some very important people.
Yeah, very.
The film editors. They're the architects of storytelling.
Yeah, well, they work with the director. They fix all the screw-ups, right? And
that's right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now, here are the nominees for achievement in film editing. Anatomy of a Fall, Loren Sonachel. The holdovers, Kevin Tent. Killers of the Flower Moon, Selma Schoonmaker. Oppenheimer, Jennifer Lane. Poor Things, Yorgos Papadopoulos.
Okay. And the Oscar.
Hopefully you pronounce it better than I did.
Let's see. Oppenheimer. Jennifer Lane.
This is the first Oscar win and nomination for Jennifer Lane.
I love the movie Twins. It's amazing. So this is bananas to get this award from you guys. Sorry, I just have to take a deep breath. Whew, okay. Emma Thomas, you amaze me. You are a badass producer, and you make these complicated, beautiful films, and you're unflappable, and I'm in awe of you. Chris Nolan, you're okay too. I was terrified, like I am right now, when I first got hired to work with you, and you hired me, and it felt like you took a huge risk on me, but you never made me feel that way. And you instilled so much confidence in me, and I looked forward to going to work with you every day. And it's so exciting to collaborate with you, and I can't thank you enough. My husband, Craig, I love you. My two children, Tony and Mickey, I love you so much. Gomfer, which means good night. I don't know. Thank you.
Performing the Oscar-nominated song It Never Went Away from American Symphony. Please welcome John Batiste.
It never went away. The feeling's just the same. Thought I was a wise lad, but when you plan, God laughs. Thought I was hot, got a detour along the way. Summertime adventure, that's what we were meant for. I need you, and that's never going to change. It never went away. Every time I see your face,
next, Barbie's America Ferrera and Kate McKinnon here on the Oscars from the Dolby Theater at Ovation Hollywood.
Hello, I'm Lenny.
Leonard Bernstein.
He thinks I could be the first great American conductor.
Is that what you want?
I want a lot of things.
I know exactly who you are. Let's give it a whirl.
Oh, hey, let's have a round of applause for our maestro tonight, Ricky Minor and his Oscar Orchestra. Wave hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? Everybody feeling well? Everybody? What's happening, Coleman? How are you? Coleman, by the way, Coleman Domingo is a Best Actor nominee for his work in the movie Rustin. And his next role, I can't wait to see this, is playing Michael Jackson's father in the upcoming biopic Michael, and let me tell you something. If you think Maestro has some good fake noses, hang on to your Jerry curls, because you ain't seen nothing yet. Guillermo, what are you doing there?
Mr. Coleman needed a drink.
Oh, he did? Oh, he needed a drink? What are you drinking there?
A little margarita, it seems, right? Don Julio, and also I got tequila for everyone in the audience.
You brought, oh, that's very considerate. You brought tequila for everyone in the audience?
Yeah, I think we should do a toast.
No, we don't have time for a toast, but that's very nice.
Yes, we do. Everyone, raise your glass to Mr. Coleman, Flamingo, Emily Blunt, John Konczynski.
It's Krasinski. Krasinski. Are you going to be toasting everyone individually?
Yeah, I'm going to do a toast with everybody. Okay. I love everyone here. And I love you, Jimmy.
I love you too, Guillermo.
And I love tequila.
Yeah.
And I love my beautiful wife, Miss Charlize Theron. I love you. You're my angel. Salud, everybody.
Salud, everybody. And another toast for America Ferrera and Kate McKinnon.
We are here to present the awards for Best Documentary Short and Best Documentary Feature.
These awards honor the best in documentary filmmaking, films that give us real stories about real life, with past winners like Woodstock, Free Solo, An Inconvenient Truth,
Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, Jurassic World Dominion.
No, Kate, no. No, those aren't documentaries.
What do you mean?
No, Kate, the dinosaurs weren't real.
Oh, America, not you too.
No, I know the dinosaurs were real, but in the movies, they were CGI. There was a documentary about it.
My God, Dr. Spielberg, sir? Is this true? Wow. But, Jeff Goldblum is real, right?
No.
Then to whom have I been sending my tasteful nudes? Good. You're welcome.
The nominees for Best Documentary Short are The ABCs of Book Banning, Sheila Nevins and Trish Edlesick. The Barber of Little Rock, John Hoffman and Christine Turner. Island in Between, S. Leo Chiang and Jean Chen. The Last Repair Shop, Ben Proudfoot and Chris Bowers. Nai Nai and Wai Kuo, Sean Wong and Sam Davis.
And the Oscar goes to The Last Repair Shop. Ben Proud coming to Power.
This is the second Oscar win and third nomination for Ben Proudfoot, and the first win and second nomination for Chris Bowers.
Wow, thank you so much, the Academy. This is incredible. Thank you. Thank you so much. The Last Repair Shop is about the heroes in our schools who often go unsung, unthanked, and unseen. Tonight, you are sung, you are thanked, and you are seen. Thank you all so much for what you do. John Williams inspired me to become a composer. He went to LA Public Schools. I went to LA Public Schools. This is Portia Brinker. She's 12 years old. She's learning to play violin in LA Public Schools. She looks amazing tonight. And LA is one of the last cities in America to give public school students free and freely repaired instruments. And we need to fix that because music education isn't just about creating incredible musicians. It's about creating incredible humans. We want to thank Searchlight, LA Times, Breakwater Studios, Et al. Studios, every human who poured their heart into this film. I want to thank my mom and dad, and also to my wife, Brianna, and our daughter, Coda. I love you, I love you, I love you. Thank you.
And now here are the nominees for Best Documentary Feature. Bobby Wine, The People's President, Moses Guayo, Christopher Sharp, and John Batzek. The Eternal Memory, Maita Alberti. Four Daughters, Kauter Ben-Hania and Nadim Sheikhrua. To Kill a Tiger, Nisha Pahuja, Cornelia Principe, and David Oppenheim. 20 Days in Mariupol, Mstislav Chernov, Michelle Meisner, and Rainey Aronson-Rath.
And the Oscar goes to 20 Days in Mariupol.
This is the first Oscar win and nomination for Mislav Chernov, Michelle Meisner, and Rainey Aronson-Rath.
Thank you, AP, Frontline, and GBH. Evgeny, Vasilisa, Michelle, Rainey, Daryl. Thank you for making this film with me. Thank you for helping me in this journey. This is the first Oscar in the Ukrainian history. And I'm honored. But probably I will be the first director on this stage who will say, I wish I would never made this film. I wish to be able to exchange this to Russia never attacking Ukraine, never occupying our cities, I wish to give all the recognition to Russia not killing tens of thousands of my fellow Ukrainians. I wish for them to release all the hostages, all the soldiers who are protecting their land, all the civilians who are now in their jails. But I cannot change the history. I cannot change the past. But we all together, I'm among you, some of the most talented people in the world, we can make sure that the history record is set straight and that the truth will prevail and that the people of Mariupol and those who give in their lives will never be forgotten. Because cinema forms memories, and memories form history. So thank you all, and thank you all. Thanks to Ukraine. Slava Ukraini.
Just ahead, Zendaya. Then later, Ryan Gosling with the I'm Just Ken performance you've been waiting for. Please welcome Zendaya.
A cinematographer is an interpreter. They take a vision and translate it into the language of film. The language they speak is aesthetic, but the stories they tell are visceral. Cinematographers direct our gaze where the story demands, and our imaginations pursue where their visual roadmap leads us. Here are the nominees for achievement in cinematography.
El Conde, Edward Lockman. Killers of the Flower Moon, Rodrigo Prieto. Maestro, Matthew Libatique. Oppenheimer, Hoyte van Hoytema. Poor Things, Robbie Ryan.
And the Oscar goes to Oppenheimer, Hoyte van Hoytema.
This is the first Oscar win and second nomination for Hoyte van Hoytema, who was previously nominated for Dunkirk.
Oh, silly. To all aspiring filmmakers out there, I would like to say, please try shooting that incredible new hip thing called celluloid. It's much easier than you think, and it makes things look so much better. Thank you to the Academy. A big thank you to my whole crew, led by Keith Davis, Adam Chambers, and Kyle Carden. Thank you, Chris Nolan. Thank you, Emma Thomas. You're by far the best thing that could have happened to my career, obviously. This wouldn't have existed without you. Thank you, Universal. Thank you to my wife and daughter, Mia and Bonnie, for keeping me sane and anchored through this wacky circus called filmmaking. Thank you, Aunt Gail, for the candy apples. Thank you.
Please welcome Rami Youssef and Issa Rae.
There's genius in the way short films strip down stories to their most fundamental elements.
Which is exactly what we're going to do with this presenter copy.
Keep it short. Here are the nominees for Best Live Action Short. The After, Misan Harriman and Nikki Bentham. Invincible, Vincent Renee Lordi and Samuel Karen. Knight of Fortune, Lessa Luske Nor, and Christian Norlick. Red, White, and Blue, Nazrin Chowdhury and Sarah McFarlane. The Wonderful Story of Henry Sugar, Wes Anderson and Stephen Rails.
And the Oscar goes to The Wonderful Story of Henry Sugar, Wes Anderson, and Stephen Rails.
Wes could not be here tonight. We accept the award on his behalf. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Hey, congratulations, Wes. We knew you could make them long, but
You're never
wow.
getting this. Thank you so much.
Beautiful.
Performing the Oscar-nominated song, The Fire Inside by Diane Warren from the movie Flaming Hot, here is Becky G.
You got places to go. You're not going there slow. Oh, no, 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 no. They will tell you you're crazy. They will call you a fool. They will think they can stop you, but there's no stopping you. They can't put out what you've got inside of you. No way. So put out that flame. Nothing can hold you back. No one can kill your vibe. When you got the fire inside, when you got the fire inside, and oh, you're gonna own this life. 'Cause you got the fire inside, 'cause you got the fire, you got the fire. Oh, the fire, oh, the fire. 'Cause you got the fire inside, 'cause you got the fire, you got the fire. You got the fire inside, 'cause you got the fire inside of you.
John Mulaney is next, and then later, Barbie's Ryan Gosling performs. And keep watching to find out who wins the Oscar for Best Actor.
Monk, your books are good, but they're not popular. They want a black book.
Yo, Sharonda, girl, you be pregnant again?
I just want to rub their noses in it.
I actually read one of your books.
So you were the one.
We believe Mr. Lee has written a bestseller.
As a joke. The most lucrative joke you've ever told.
It is very,
Black?
Yes. I'm happy you said it and not me.
I strategically switched jackets to make it impossible for them to edit me out of the show. Congratulations to Wes Anderson on his first Oscar. I feel like I should mention reason Wes couldn't be here tonight, he's at home building a diorama made of corduroy, but we wish him the best. Our next presenter is not a legendary movie star, but he does talk like he should be scolding Rita Hayworth for her insolence. You'll see what I mean. Here to present the Oscar for Best Sound, one of the funniest and loudest people I know. Please welcome John Mulaney.
Now the Oscar for Achievement in Sound. You know, for years, movies didn't have sound, and then they figured it out. Some people say that the silent era was the golden era of film. These people are difficult and insane. Without sound, we wouldn't have been able to hear such classic lines as, "You're gonna need a bigger boat. I'll have what she's having." And he was in the Amazon with my mother when she was researching spiders just before she died. Or what about that moment in Field of Dreams when we hear, "If you build it, he will come." And then Costner does it. He builds a baseball field. Well, I guess he doesn't build it. He mows down corn, and then there is a field. And then he's like, I'm going to watch ghosts play baseball. And the bank is like, you want to pay your mortgage? And he's like, nah, I'm going to watch ghosts play baseball. And then he finds James Earl Jones, who wrote The Boat Rocker, which I thought was a real book deep into my 20s. And he's like, people will come, Ray. He's the only one with a financial plan. But what's weird is Timothy Busfield pushes little Gabby Hoffman off the bleachers, and she falls down, and she's unconscious. Then Burt Lancaster is Moonlight Graham, and he comes up and he pats her on the back a couple times, and he's like, hot dogs stuck in the throat. And then he can't go back in the game, because I guess there's a rule in ghost baseball that if you leave the field at any point to become an elderly ghost and do the Heimlich maneuver, you can't return to the field. I love Field of Dreams. That should win Best Picture, though they'll probably go with one of this year's. Here are the nominees for Achievement in Sound. And the Oscar goes to The Zone of Interest. Taryn Willard, Johnny Byrne.
This is the first Oscar win and nomination for Taryn Willers and Johnny Byrne.
Wow, so amazing to be standing here. And such an extraordinary, thank you to the Academy for recognizing the art of sound and film. Such an extraordinary year for sound and film, or you guys over there in sound. And my mother wouldn't have understood this. She always said, what do you mean you do the sound and film? They sound right to me, which is sort of slightly odd. But who do we need to thank, Tom?
We need to thank everybody. We need to thank the Academy for listening to our film. Thank you, Academy.
We need to thank A24, and we need to thank Jonathan. You taught me everything. Thank you so much.
Jonathan.
And to Oscar, Sophie, and Kathy over there, and to everyone at Wave Studios, and everyone at A24.
Jimmy Ogden, Mateusz Staszek, Philip Selima, and Greta and Anya.
Thank you. Thank you.
And Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, Happy Mother's Day.
Seem to matter what I do. I'm always number two. No one knows how hard I try. Oh, I have feelings I can't explain, driving me insane. All my life been so polite. I'll sleep alone tonight. I'm just kidding. Anywhere else I'd be a take. Is it my destiny to live and die a life of blind fragility? I'm just kidding. Where I see love, she sees a friend. What will it take for her to see the beauty and fight for me. I wanna know what it's like to love, to be the real thing. You see you cry, you might not hot when I'm in my feelings. It's my moment, finally here. Am I dreaming? I'm no dreamer. I'm just kidding. Anywhere else I'd be taken. Is it my destiny to live or die? A life of love fragility. I'm just kidding. Where I see love, she sees a friend. What will it take for her to see the man behind the tent and fight for me? I'm just kidding. And I'm brave as the wind star. So hey, check me out, yeah, I'm just kidding. My name's Ken, and so am I. Put that manly hand in mine. So hey, world, check me out, yeah, I'm just kidding. Baby, nobody else knows you.
Just ahead, Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande. Then later, Steven Spielberg presents the Oscar for directing, followed by the awards for Best Actor, Actress, and Best Picture.
Are we saying there's a chance that when we push that button, we destroy the world?
You think the rules don't apply to the Golden Boy?
Brilliance makes up for a lot. The president needs to know what's next. What's next? Maybe he thought fame could actually protect him.
Why won't you fight?
The world will remember this day.
Look what I got off Ryan Gosling's body. We'll start the bidding at $10,000. Oh, Bradley Cooper's mother, yes, you say... No, this is going home with me. Sorry, ladies. Here to present the Oscars for Outstanding Original Score and Song, please welcome Ariana Grande and two-time Oscar nominee Cynthia Erivo.
We're here to present the Oscar for Original Song and Original Score. A great movie song can set the mood, reveal something about a character, and help us tell a story.
And a great film score can even leave a handprint on our hearts forever. It can ignite wonder and astonishment, make us feel sadness and longing, and can even transport us to new worlds.
Or somewhere over the rainbow where the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true.
Oh, how wickedly subtle of you.
I do try. And now, here are the nominees for Original Score.
American Fiction by Laura Kaufman.
Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny by John Williams. Killers of the Flower Moon by Robbie Robertson. Oppenheimer by Ludwig Göransson. Poor Things by Jerskin Vendricks. And the Oscar goes to Oppenheimer. Ludwig Göransson.
This is a second Oscar win and third nomination for Ludwig Göransson, who took home his first Oscar in this category for Black Panther.
Wow. Thank you, Christopher Nolan and Emma Thomas, for inviting me on this incredible world. Christopher Nolan, it was your idea to use the violin in the score, and it allowed me to work and collaborate with my wonderful wife and acclaimed violinist, Serena Göransson. We were recording at night, and we were rushing to go home and put our kids, Apollo and Romeo, down to bed. But the result of that was amazing, and it really set a really nice tone for the film of that performance. Teresa Stanislav, Jake Brown, Chris Vogel, Anthony Parther, Alyssa Park, thank you for making the music sound great. And to my parents up there, thank you for giving me guitars and drum machines instead of video games. Thank you.
All night, you've seen performances of this year's nominated songs. And now it's time for the award.
And the Oscar goes to Billie Eilish and Phineas.
This is a second Oscar win and second nomination for Billie Eilish and Phineas O'Connell. The siblings took home their first Oscar for the song No Time to Die.
I had a nightmare about this last night. Thank you so much to the Academy. I feel like I just didn't think this would happen. I was not expecting this. I feel so incredibly lucky and honored. Thank you to Greta. Where did you go? I love you. Thank you for this. I'm so grateful for this song and for this movie and the way that it made me feel. And this goes out to everyone who was affected by the movie and how incredible it is. And I want to thank my team and my parents. I love you guys so much.
Thank you, Paul Wachter. Thank you, Enon Kreitz. Thank you, Mark and Andrew, for making the song with us. Thank you to everybody. Yes, Margot, of course, Lucky Chap, Tom. Thank you to our parents forever and ever and ever. Thank you to my best friends, David and Rat, for listening to all my music. Thank you to Claudia for listening to all my music.
I want to thank my best friend Zoe for playing Barbies with me growing up and being by my side forever. I want to thank my dance teachers growing up. I want to thank my choir teachers, Miss Brigham. Thanks for believing in me. Miss T, you didn't like me, but you were good at your job. And thank you to the Academy.
Thank you, Joe Marinelli. I love you.
This past January, Mel Brooks, Carol Littleton, and Angela Bassett each received an honorary Oscar, and Michelle Satter received the Jean Hersholt Humanitarian Award at our annual Governor's Awards. To watch their inspiring speeches from the ceremony, scan the QR code on your screen. Oh, Billy! Oh my God, congratulations.
Sorry.
Congratulations. Oh. Congratulations to all of you.
Coming up next on the Oscars, the biggest awards of the night: Actor, Actress, and Best Picture.
И здесь у меня просто очевидная вещь. Ну, не сдавайтесь. Не надо, нельзя сдаваться. Если это произошло, это означает, что мы необыкновенно сильны в этот момент, раз они решили меня убить. Все, что нужно для торжества зла, это бездействие добрых людей.
Do not pity the dead. Pity the living. And above all those who live without love.
A real loser is somebody that's so afraid of not winning, they don't even try.
There's only one perfect view, and that's the view of the sky over our heads.
All we asked for was a chance to prove ourselves, a fair and impartial opportunity.
It's what you do to the people you say you love. That's what matters.
I don't have to see it, Daddy. I lived it.
Love? Love means never having to say you're sorry.
Quando sei lontana sogni all'orizzonte e mancano le parole. E io sì lo so che sei con me, con me. Tu mia luna, tu sei qui con me. Mio sole, tu sei qui con me, con me, con me, con me. Time to say goodbye. Paesi che non ho mai veduto e vissuto con te. Adesso sì vivrò con te. Partirò su navi per mari che io lo so. No, no, non esistono più. It's time to say goodbye.
But how the world turns. There's nobody had a chance to be somebody.
We're back at the Oscars. Well, some of us are back. Some of the others are getting Oppenhammered at the bar in the lobby. But we've only got 4 awards left, which shouldn't take long, and yet it will. But first, it's time to find out who will be named Best Actor and what a lineup we've assembled to present here with the Oscar for Best Actor. Please welcome all 5 original members of NSYNC.
Brendan Fraser.
Ben Kingsley.
Forrest Whitaker.
We're here to speak about the great talent of this year's 5 nominees for actor in a leading role. When you see Jeffrey Wright in a film, you instantly know it's going to be good because he's so good. Jeffrey, in American Fiction, you are funny and furious and flawed and empathetic. And for the way that you elevate the craft, we're indebted to you.
The greats go above and beyond in their commitment to a role, just as Daniel Day-Lewis stayed in character as Lincoln. This past year, Paul Giamatti was so committed that for the character to have a lazy eye, he wore a soft contact lens during the entire shoot, which made him blind in that eye while filming. Would I have done that? Hell yes. But the point is, you did do it, Paul. And you were brilliant again. Bravo.
A modern-day Renaissance man. Nothing better describes you, sir, Mr. Bradley Cooper, who wrote, directed, produced, and acted in his latest film, Maestro. From the script to the screen, Bradley takes a transformative journey into becoming Leonard Bernstein, bringing to life all the character, charisma, and complex brilliance of an American icon. Congratulations, Bradley. Cillian Murphy. He accepted the leading role of Oppenheimer before even reading the script, which must have taken much courage and trust, or simple chutzpah. Either way, the performance is masterful, endowing his portrayal with layers of humanity, whilst his character created something inhuman. It's riveting to watch. My congratulations.
Coleman, when I first worked with you, over a decade ago, I saw that you were bold, brilliant, and bound for greatness. It's been exciting to watch you light up the screen over the years, most recently with your truly inspired portrayal of civil rights leader Bayard Rustin. Coleman, your genius as an actor illuminates the genius of an angelic troublemaker who's nearly buried in the history books. Thankfully, Justin is getting his due, as are you, Coleman Domingo.
And the Oscar goes to Cillian Murphy.
This is the first Oscar win and nomination for Cillian Murphy.
I'm a little overwhelmed. Thank you to the Academy. Chris Nolan and Emma Thomas, it's been the wildest, most exhilarating, most creatively satisfying journey you've taken me on over the last 20 years. I owe you more than I can say. Thank you so much. Every single crew member, every single cast member on Oppenheimer, you guys carried me through. All my fellow nominees, I remain in awe of you guys, truly. I want to thank my incredible team. Big shout out to Craig Banky, Brendan Murphy, Mary Murphy, Yvonne McGuinness, my partner in life and art, my two boys, Malachy and Aaron, who are sitting up there. I love you so much. And I'm a very proud Irish man standing here tonight, so... You know, we made a film about the man who created the atomic bomb, and for better or for worse, we're all living in Oppenheimer's world, so I would really like to dedicate this to the peacemakers everywhere.
For its win for Best Picture, please welcome the Academy Award-winning director of Schindler's List, Steven Spielberg.
At their very best, films can do more than entertain us. They can open our hearts to each other, they can show us ourselves, and they can shine a light on where we've been and make us think about where we are going. We are so fortunate that this has been a great and eclectic year for movies and a tribute to all the places these 5 nominated directors have taken the entire world.
Justine Triet, Anatomy of a Fall. Martin Scorsese, Killers of the Flower Moon. Christopher Nolan, Oppenheimer. Yorgos Lanthimos, Poor Things. Jonathan Glazer, The Zone of Interest.
And the Oscar goes to Christopher Nolan, Oppenheimer.
This is the first Oscar win and 8th nomination for Christopher Nolan. He received his first nomination for his Memento screenplay.
There are so many people who've dragged me up here. Universal Studios, Donna Langley, thank you for seeing the potential in this. Kai Bird and Martin Schoen, thank you for the 25 years you put into the book that this film is based on. I have so many people to thank. The most incredible cast, Matt Damon, Robert, Emily, Florence, just so many others, all at the top of their game, led by the incredible Cillian Murphy. And a crew, some of whom have been rewarded tonight. I can't say enough about the incredible crew that we got together on this film. Thank you to Chuck Roven for putting the book in my hands. And thank you for those who've been there for me and believed in me my whole career. Dan, Michael, my brother Jonah, my family, and the incredible Emma Thomas, producer of all our films and all our children. I love you. And to the Academy, just to say, movies are just a little bit over 100 years old. I mean, imagine being there 100 years into painting or theater. We don't know where this incredible journey is going from here, but to know that you think that I'm a meaningful part of it means the world to me. Thank you very much.
Coming up next, the Oscars for Best Actress and Best Picture, here on ABC.
And the Oscar goes to
Sally
Field, Jennifer Lawrence.
Michelle Yeoh.
Charlize Theron.
Jessica Lange.
It's an honor for us to present the award for Actress in Leading Role. The amazing Sandra Hüller is nominated for her role in Anatomy of a Fall as a woman accused of killing her husband. At the heart of this powerful performance is how Sandra maintains a certain ambiguity throughout, as if her character is capable of committing that crime. And here we are, Oscar night, and I still don't know if she did it.
Curious as a puppy and hungry as a bear, Emma Stone's brilliant Bella is unhinged, uninhibited, and completely original. With the fearlessness of a toddler, she awkwardly steps into the world, awakening into her body and the sensations of being alive without boundaries. It is an unforgettable and endearing character, created by an actor who is always surprising, who refuses to be categorized, and like Bella, is completely original. Bravo, Em.
Lily, you are the soul of Killers of the Flower Moon. Every second of your performance as Molly Burkhart is imbued with the plight, resilience, and spirit of the Osage people. Your advocacy offset is a powerful display of dedication and leadership, illuminating and helping us reconcile one of the darkest parts of our country's history. Congratulations.
Annette. I've never been stung by a jellyfish, but seeing you endure it multiple times made me feel like I had. Watching you portray Diane Nayed is an intense sensory experience. You can taste the salt water, feel the sunburn, and relate to the relentless determination. Your work is a beautiful illustration of how to navigate the waves in the ocean and in life.
In Maestro, Carey Mulligan radiates as Leonard Bernstein's wife, Felicia. Shining a piercing light on their complicated yet enduring love. But this level of excellence is the norm for Carey. For in every role she takes on, she infuses it with a unique humanity. Without this spectacular performance, Maestro would not have been the movie it became. Carey, you are so deserving of this honor.
And the Oscar goes to Emma Stone.
This is a second Oscar win and fifth nomination for Emma Stone. She took home her first Oscar for her leading performance in La La Land. She is the second woman to be nominated for acting and Best Picture for the same film.
My dress is broken. I think it happened during I'm Just Ken. I'm pretty sure. Oh boy, this is really overwhelming. Sorry, okay. And my voice is also a little gone. Whatever. The women on the stage, you are all incredible, and the women in this category. Sandra, Annette, Carrie, Lily, I share this with you. I'm in awe of you, and it has been such an honor to do all of this together. I hope we get to keep doing more together. I don't know what I'm saying. Oh my God, I'm totally, okay. The other night, I was panicking, as you can kind of see, happens a lot, that maybe something like this could happen, and Yorgos said to me, please take yourself out of it. And he was right, because it's not about me. It's about a team that came together to make something greater than the sum of its parts. And that is the best part about making movies, is all of us together. And I am so deeply honored to share this with every cast member, with every crew member, with every single person who poured their love and their care and their brilliance into the making of this film. And Yorgo, thank you for the gift of a lifetime in Bella Baxter. I am forever thankful for you. Thank you for inviting all of us to be members of this team. Thank you. And I know I have to wrap up, but I really just want to thank my family, my mom, my brother, Spencer, my dad, my husband, Dave. I love you so much. And most importantly, my daughter, who's going to be 3 in 3 days and has turned our lives technicolor. I love you bigger than the whole sky, my girl. So thank you so much. Don't look at the back of my dress. Thank you.
Guys, make sure we tear up that envelope so there's no confusion with the Best Picture. Hi, everyone. I was just, doing this show is not about me, and I appreciate you having me. It's really about you and Emma and all these great actors and actresses and filmmakers. But I was told we have like an extra minute, and I'm really proud of something. I was wondering if I could share it with you. I just got a review, and has there ever been a worse host than Jimmy Kimmel at the Oscars? His opening was that of a less than average person trying too hard to be something which he is not and never can be. Get rid of Kimmel and perhaps replace him with another washed up but cheap ABC talent, George Slopanopoulos. He would make everybody on stage look bigger, stronger, and more glamorous. Blah, blah, blah. Make America great again. Okay, now, see if you can guess which former president just posted that on Truth. Anyone? No? Well, thank you, President Trump. Thank you for watching. I'm surprised you're still watching. Isn't it past your jail time? It's focused on the important stuff for sure. Before we give out the final award, did anyone not get a chance to give a speech? We do have some time if you have anything you want to say. Just line up right here, and we'll make sure everybody gets a chance to talk. Now, to present our final award of the evening, and to commemorate the 50th anniversary of The Godfather Part 2, a man who created some of the most iconic characters in movie history. He's an Oscar winner and a 9-time nominee, and we are so glad he was able to find a sitter so he could be here tonight. With the award for Best Picture, please welcome Al Pacino.
What? Oh, my friend. Thank you, thank you. I don't know. Did I do some Shakespeare now? I think is in order, right? To be. No, I'm not going to do it. No. Sorry. Well, this is the time for the last award of the evening. And it's my honor to present it. 10 wonderful films were nominated, but only one will take the award for Best Picture. And I have to go to the envelope for that, and I will. Here it comes. And my eyes see Oppenheimer. Yes. Yes, Emma Thomas, Charles Roman. What happened?
Oppenheimer has 13 nominations and has won 7 Oscars tonight for actor in a supporting role, film editing, cinematography, original score, actor in a leading role, directing, and Best Picture.
Wow. I think any of us who make movies know that you kind of dream of this moment. You know you do, right? I could deny it, but I have been dreaming about this moment for so long. But it seemed so unlikely that it would ever actually happen. And now I'm standing here and everything's kind of gone out of my head. The reason this movie was the movie that it was Chris Nolan. He is singular, he is brilliant, and I'm so grateful to you. But as Emma said, this is the thing that's fantastic about our jobs is that it's about collaboration, it's about teamwork, and our team was just incredible on this movie, so thank you to all of them, both cast and crew. Thank you to Universal for supporting us. And I want to thank Rich Gelfond at IMAX and everybody else at IMAX for believing in this movie when it maybe didn't make that much sense to do so. Thank you to all the theaters. As a moviegoer and as a filmmaker, that's why we do what we do, so thank you so much. And to my children, Flora, Rory, Oliver, and Magnus, who's not here tonight, thank you. And it's UK Mother's Day, so I'm thinking of my mum, who's no longer with us today, and my mother-in-law, Christina, who's here with my dad, so thank you. Oh, and thank you to the Academy. I'm so honored to be here.
I certainly want to thank the Academy. I want to thank Universal Pictures, Donna Langley, and the whole team there. I, of course, want to thank my family and my wife, who always has my back and is, as all my friends know, the secret weapon of my life. And I also want to thank James Woods and David Wargo for trusting me to move this project forward. They gave me the book, which I was fortunate enough to give to Chris and Emma. And finally, I just want to say that I've had this amazing 20-plus year experience with Chris and Emma. 5 movies over 20 years, and it's been one of the most exhilarating experiences I've ever had. They're a fantastic team, and just to be part of making movies with them has been completely thrilling. So thank you so much.
Isn't that great? Congratulations to Oppenheimer. If only there was some way for Christopher Nolan to text his family to tell them the good news. That's it for our show. I want to thank the Academy for having me. I want to thank our very hardworking producers, Raj Kapoor, Katie Milan, and Molly McNerney. Thanks to our great announcer, David Allen Greer, our band leader, Ricky Miner, our band, our director, Hamish Hamilton, and the whole Oscars crew. Stay up for a new Abbott Elementary, and join me on my show tomorrow with Dwayne Johnson, Justin Timberlake, and Robert De Niro. Thanks for watching the 96th Oscars. Good night.